Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Robb here from Southwest Florida Television. A beautiful morning out here. Clear skies, except for a few clouds out there in the Gulf. 64, 65 degrees. Expecting today's high to be right up there around 87. Pretty flat out there this morning. Pretty calm. Maybe we'll get lucky today and see a dolphin come by. One never knows. Every morning it's something different. I'm at the north end of Area 2, standing on the end of the boardwalk right now. Boy, what a treat we had yesterday. We got to see two bald eagles. Right near the very end of my beach walk yesterday. That was awesome. That's why I say you need to watch the entire beach walk. Every once in a while something really great happens at the very end. Yesterday it was two bald eagles sitting in the pine trees. Nice and quiet out here this morning. Loving it. There's a little moon shell. A little moony. Morning. Hey, later this morning, around, 11:15, I'm gonna go over to Tailor-Made Fitness with Oscar from Nonstop Naples. We're gonna do a live feed over there. Let you know what Tailor-Made Fitness is all about. So that'll be on Nonstop Naples Facebook page later this morning. I'm guessing we'll be starting around 11:30. What'd you think about those reefs and ocean habitats? Did you check out their website? Did you watch the live feed yesterday? That was really interesting. A great idea. Those artificial reefs. Check out that video if you missed it. Our live feed on Nonstop Naples yesterday. Lots of little fighting conchs. I just saw a lady walk by. She was picking them all up, but she left a couple. I've been seeing quite a few fighting conchs on the beach, the empty shells anyway. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any live fighting conchs since last summer, since the red tide epidemic. Ugh, it was horrible. Beautiful shells though, the little Florida fighting conchs. A gorgeous morning. If you enjoy these morning walks, hit that share button. Invite your friends to tag along with us. If you're just joining for the very first time, please make sure you introduce yourself to everyone here. Let everyone know where you're watching from. Feel free to jump into the conversations that are going on. I don't care what you talk about. Just stay away from politics. That's the one thing we try to stay away from is politics. And don't be posting ads in here either. There's only a couple people that are allowed to post ads in here. One of them's our friend Astrid Lawrence, a wonderful realtor, good friend. If you are looking for real estate in Southwest Florida, if you're looking maybe for an investment property or a winter home, get in touch with our friend Astrid. I've been seeing a lot of little worm shells too out here this morning. Pieces of them, the little tips, the wormy tips. Seems a lot of interesting little worm shells out here this morning. Lots of them. Yeah, there's a couple more little tips over here. Crazy shapes. You can find some really crazy shapes. Every once in a while you find some really long ones. There's a little apple murex shell. Little tiny apple murex. Boy, lots of slipper shells out here too today. Lots of them. The slipper shells. We're all familiar with our slipper shells by now, I hope. Smooth outside there, the smoothness, and then the flip it over and it looks like a little slipper if you use your imagination. The slipper shell. Another little murex. Kind of losing its color. There's a bigger murex piece of an older, no it's not, piece of a worm rock. I thought it was a murex, piece of a chunk of worm rock on its side there. Turkey wing shell. The turkey wing. Got to remember to look out here in the water on occasion for one of our dolphin friends. You never know when they're going to come by. If and when. Come by at any moment. We'll go up and say hi to Roy this morning, see how he's doing. If you enjoy these walks, remember I don't get paid to do this. However, people do send little donations, little tips now and then. I do appreciate that. Every little bit helps, believe me. If you like what you see and you're feeling generous, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do thank you. If you're planning a visit to Naples and you're looking for a hotel, do check out the Inn of Naples, the Inn of Naples. Nice little mid-size hotel, 99 rooms, centrally located between North and South Naples. Great location. Within walking distance to a couple nice restaurants. It's right on US 41, the main north-south road in Naples. It's about 7 miles from this beach, from Del Norwegian. It's about 6 miles from the Naples Pier. Maybe a little less to the Naples Pier. Great location, great staff, nice clean rooms. The Inn of Naples. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to send out a text message. I hate when people do that. There's a little baby lightning whelk shell down here. Just a little one. A little baby lightning whelk. Found a couple nice little whelks yesterday. Pretty nice moon shell yesterday. But the big event yesterday was definitely the bald eagles. This is where they were. They're right here in Area 3. Right where I'm standing is where we saw the eagles yesterday. That was so cool. It's gorgeous out here. Got an old Murex shell down here. Let me see. Yeah, an old one. Well, it's pretty worn and faded. Looks like it was an apple Murex, an old apple Murex shell. Not much left to it. I hear one of our rangers coming up behind me, making his morning rounds, making sure everything's copacetic out here on the beach. Sadly, they wind up spending most of their morning rounds picking up trash. There's a beautiful little conch shell. Look at the patterns on that. That is a beautiful little conch. Right over here next to it, a little baby olive shell. A little olive shell. It's a nice little shell there. That's a keeper. A little keeper. Just never know what you're gonna find. Stop and look and boom, there it is. So easy to miss the little ones when you're walking along. Morning. I thought we'd be finding a lot more shells now that those waves have subsided. Another couple days and it's going to be low tide when we come out. Good Friday, just around the corner. Easter Sunday. Another little apple Murex shell. Another little apple Murex. Yesterday I said, boy, I haven't found any Murex shells lately. I think this is the third one I put in my pocket this morning. They're kind of small. Still keepers though. I remember it was the first apple Murex shell I picked up. Wow, I thought it was so neat. Tide is on its way in here. Slowly but surely. Another Murex. Murex after Murex after Murex. Huh. Wow. That's a lace Murex. Kind of worn down. Still gonna keep it. A lace murex. A little tulip shell. There's a tulip. A little banded tulip shell. Nice. Just missing the very, very point. A little tulip. Come on, dolphins. Come by and put on a show for us. It's been a while. I miss seeing our dolphins. It's just incredible when they come up to the shore here. A little snowy egret walking by. With its little yellow feet. There's a good look at its little yellow feet. The little sandpipers running along the beach. Well, you're off to a pretty nice start. Found a couple nice shells. Beautiful weather. Sure we'll be running into Roy here shortly. Here's what's left of a bigger lightning whelk over here. Piece of it. I usually find lots of broken lightning whelks on the beach, bits and pieces of them. Little turkey wing over there, another little turkey wing shell. These are fairly common. Up and down the beach, the little turkey wing shells. A couple nice little piles of shells here. Lots of little cockles. Oh, a little murex. A little baby murex just washed in. A little baby apple murex. Lots of little cockle shells. Little pile here. A little pile. I just don't have the time to spend digging through these piles in the morning, but I know there's some good things. I'm sure there's some good stuff buried in there. Just take the time. Take the time and sift through them. There's another, looks like another old Murex shell down here. I saw it for a second, now I lost it. I looked up. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a neat looking one there. It's like a cross between an apple and a lace Murex. That's kind of weird looking. That's neat. There's another little moon shell down there. I'd say that's a hole in it now. Yeah, it's got a hole through it. Hanging on a necklace. A little moon shell. I've been seeing a few scallops. The other day we found some really nice big scallop shells. Oh, I just saw a little moon over here I want to grab before the waves hide it on me. Nice little moon shell there. Nice colors. Nice one. Nice little scallop here. Like I was saying the other day, I found some really nice big scallop shells a few days ago. You can see the tide is coming in, starting to pull the shells back into the water here. No dolphin action out here. So calm, but no signs of any dolphins. It's really calm. This is the conditions we want to spot a dolphin in. I mean, these are perfect. Nice. Another little moon shell down here. Another little moon. It's got a little hole in it. Still a keeper. Little moon, another moon with shark's eye. I think some people call them cat's eyes. I like shark better than cat. The waves are doing the sifting for me now. Boy. These are all going to be underwater shortly. Within the next couple hours, these shells will be in the water. Another little scallop shell. Anything over in this pile? Boy, another colors on that conch. Man, that is busted up. Beautiful colors. That is some gorgeous coloring. Wow. There's a lot of little shells all spread out here. It's kind of hard to look at them all. Looks like a little lightning whelk there, maybe a nice one. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. That's pretty nice. Got some nice colors. Nice colorful little lightning whelk. Oh my goodness, another little apple murex. Nice. Another nice little apple murex. It's been an apple murex morning, that's for sure. Compared to lately. Compared to the past month. This is the most shells I picked up and put in my pocket in a month. That's cool. There's a huge pile of them here. Huge. Lord knows what's in this pile. That is a big old pile of shells right there. Huge. Man. That deserves someone to come out here and do some digging. That's for sure, this pile. I think you'll find some good stuff in there. Wow. Darn it. Broken angel wing. Piece of an angel wing shell. Boy, that is a nice pile of shells right there. Wish I had the time to go through it. Man. I want to get up and see Roy. Hey, if you're just joining, introduce yourself and Let everybody know where you're watching from. Absolutely beautiful out here. Clear skies now. Clear sky all around us. When we first came out, there were a few clouds out over the Gulf. There's still a couple of them way, way, way out there. Ooh, here's a neat little shell. Little jewel box. Half of a jewel box. Still kind of spiny. Those spines can get really long. They look like little porcupines. The jewel box. The jewel box shell. Very cool. Got a little pink inside of them. That water is warm. 80 degrees. On the quiet side this morning. Getting quieter every day as our friends from the north start to head home, making the mass exodus out of Southwest Florida and back up to the Midwest and the north. Boy, one of our rangers here has just been up and down the beach half a dozen times now on his four-wheeler. I think he's just out taking advantage of the beautiful weather. Can't blame him. I see Roy sitting out on the beach this morning under the trees, in the shade of the trees over there. What do we got? I'm still looking as I'm walking by for shells here as I'm walking along. Keeping my eyes open. Checking for dolphins, shells, birds. Anything of interest to share with you. There's a little moon shell down there. Can you see it? Let's see what kind of shape it's in. A little chipped edge, that's all right. Another little moon shell. Murex down there, another Murex. Could it be another Murex shell? It sure is. Another little Murex. Nice. Pick this up here. I've seen quite a few of them this morning. The little baby fighting conch shells. Give you a look at one of those. Just gonna go up the beach a little further, then turn around and come back and say good morning to Roy, say hi to Roy. Some big piles of shells here. Some nice piles up on the beach up here by Roy. Several nice little piles. Look at them all. Nice. Nice, nice.
Falling down.
Morning. There's a nice little ridge of shells though along the beach right now. I'm walking kind of fast. Not spending the time that a good sheller would spend, that's for sure. Just kind of racing along. It is definitely beautiful here this morning. A little plover running around. Hear the birds? Did you hear them chirping as they flew by out in the water? Gorgeous out here, just gorgeous. Looking down to the south there. Water. Good morning. Well, if nothing else, it's been a peaceful walk so far this morning. I think I'm going to turn around, start making my way down the beach. I don't see anything in that pine tree up there. No big black shadows there, no birds. Well, yesterday morning, man, was that not a treat or what, seeing those eagles? Of course, my phone battery died, so I wasn't able to save the video to my phone. So I'm stuck with the quality of Facebook. But it was a thrill to see those two magnificent birds. One of these days I am going to have enough money saved up to get a new camera to take stills, to take some nice still photos. I'm working on that. It's been a couple years now since I lost my good camera. It was lost for a good cause. It was a stupid cause. But I was out in the water doing a live feed, and I had my good camera around my neck, and I was out in the water right next to a dolphin. I mean, right next to it. The dolphin came right over to me, literally touched me, and I was so excited I bent over, forgetting that the camera was around my neck. Duh. And completely submerged it in the salt water. And that was the end of that. Couldn't be repaired. So ever since then I've been using my iPhone to take photos. And they're just not the same. They're good for the beach walks, but not for wildlife and stuff like that. Can't get those good up close shots. One of these days, I'll be back in action with the camera. Take some trips out into the Everglades. Isn't that beautiful, that sky? It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous morning here in paradise. Hey, be sure to tune in to Nonstop Naples. I'm guessing right around 11:30. I'll be with Oscar doing a live feed over at Tailor Made Fitness here in Naples. Tailor Made Fitness. Just going to show you what that place is all about. Tailor Made Fitness up in North Naples. Make sure you watch on Nonstop Naples Facebook page. Make sure you like and follow Nonstop Naples. Make sure you check out that video we did with Dave from Ocean Habitats yesterday. We get to meet Belfair from Nonstop Naples. She was interviewing Dave. Great concept. Ocean Habitats, these little artificial reefs. Very cool. Very, very cool. You need to go to their website or their Facebook page and you'll see pictures of the reefs that have already been installed, what they look like. Great idea. Everybody should have a dozen of them if you live by the water, along your seawall, under your docks. It's a non-profit organization. Just make a donation. ocean habitats. There's a kayaker way out there, a boat passing behind him. Pretty far out there. Moving along in a pretty good clip. Every now and then you'll see a dolphin pop up next to a paddle boarder or a kayaker. And they'll just follow along. My friends Mike and Marianne, they saw a couple dolphins yesterday, but they were pretty far offshore. As we know, they're here, they're out there. You just never know when they're going to come by. Now let's go up and see Roy. He's out on the beach this morning. He's not under the pine tree. It's going to be a beautiful day here. Beautiful day yesterday. Boy, it got hot yesterday here. No action in the osprey nest. I'm gonna say that nest has been abandoned for now. Something must have happened. The eggs must not have hatched. I have not seen or heard any ospreys for over a week now around the nest. What a shame. I was looking forward to seeing some little babies pop out of there. That's up there towards the center of the camera. The screen there, top center, is the nest. Nothing in there. Nobody home. Like to see down inside it, if there were any eggs. Well, let's go over here and see what the captain's up to. What's up, Captain?
Hey, how you doing, Rob?
What you doing out here?
Well, I just moved out in the sun to keep warm a little bit.
Keep warm?
Yeah.
It's cool here. It's warm
Yeah.
out there. Out in the sun, it's definitely warm.
Well,
Big difference in the shade.
yeah, that's for sure.
Man, it's nice out today.
I still haven't seen any dolphins.
No dolphins, huh?
No.
That's too bad. I don't know what they're doing. They're out there. When I was walking back, there was two, but they were way out.
Oh,
Could
really?
barely see them. Yep.
Huh.
You know what I saw yesterday?
What?
2 bald eagles.
No kidding.
Yep. Right down in area 3 when I was going home.
I'll be darned.
One big one and one smaller one.
Sitting up in a tree or swooping around?
Sitting in the tree. One came and swooped in on the other one, and the other one moved over to the next tree.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh.
The one was a good size one. The other one was kind of small. I don't know if it's a female or a young one.
Was that one? Was it the same size as we saw up in the trees that a few days ago?
I don't know. I didn't see that one.
Oh.
But I'm sure it probably is. I'm sure it's probably the same
Yeah,
one.
they sit up there and they turn their head and look. That's about it.
Yep. They were making a racket there for a little while.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, squawking. That was a neat sight to see two of them.
Haven't heard them squawk. Yeah, it's beautiful, all right, boy, the old sea. Had sunrise this morning, no color, but beautiful when the sun peeks up.
I saw color this morning when I was driving out on the road.
Well, yeah, that's right. The sea had purpley on it, pink and purple.
But out that way, there was some color, just no clouds.
Yeah.
It was just that reddish orange as it's coming up, then it's gone. Doesn't last too long.
It's glorious down here, isn't it? I just love it.
I love it.
Just love it. Peaceful.
You can really see the difference in the amount of people out here now.
Yeah.
They're just getting fewer and fewer and fewer.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, it's a peaceful time.
Another month and we'll be back to having the place to ourselves.
My gosh.
And then our turtles will be coming up on the beach before you know it.
No hugs?
You didn't get any hugs today?
Yeah. Elsie was here. Had a nice hug from her.
Was that it? One hug so far?
I kind of think so, yeah.
Oh, man, the hugs are getting thin, ladies. Come on down to the beach. Roy needs hugs.
Yeah. I got a good hug from Elsie.
Well, usually July, August, that's when usually our friends from Germany start showing up.
Hey, good.
In the summertime.
I'll brush up on my Deutschgesprechen.
There you go. Yep.
Hey, when is that horse race coming up? There's a big horse
May
race.
3rd, I think, the Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby, yeah.
I believe it's May 3rd.
May 3rd.
Yep.
I got to watch that.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I really like that.
I think whatever Sunday is around May 3rd, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure.
It's Sunday?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Good.
I think it's Sunday or Saturday. Now I don't know. Now you got me doubting. I think it's May 3rd is the Kentucky Derby. I don't know who's favorite or what. Who's the favorite horse?
I don't worry about that. I just like to watch those horses run. Boy, they're beautiful animals.
They are beautiful.
And they can run, I'll tell you. Wow. That's really impressive.
That's a big day up at the dog track. Everybody goes up there to watch the Kentucky Derby. They watch it they make their bets on it and watch it on the TVs.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And all the gals have their big hats on up there.
Oh.
And they're drinking their mint juleps.
Oh, maybe that'd be fun to go up if the gals got big hats.
Oh, yeah, that's a big thing. They get dressed up, put their big hats on, and go up to the dog track to watch the race.
Derby Day, huh?
Derby Day. That's their busiest day at the dog track. You
Huh.
can't. It's really, really crowded.
The dogs are running too?
Okay, May 3rd is the last dog race for this season. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I know the race is just around the corner, the Kentucky Derby. Somebody might.
Well, you know the dogs, those greyhounds can run. They're beautiful dogs, but the problem with the dog races, it's over with before you blink your eyes.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Just right around
it's
30
done.
seconds, a dog race.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't a lasting thing at all.
They go by quick. Man, are they moving. I mean,
once they grab that artificial rabbit, it's over with.
Yeah, they don't want to do that. One got a hold of one, I heard at, I think, Sarasota not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Got
He
its
caught
feet.
it, huh?
Yep.
What happened then?
Well, I don't know.
Did he kill it?
I don't know. I don't know if the dog got hurt, because that's not a good thing. I know that a lot of times. Well, I don't even want to talk about it. The thing. It'll stop, and the dog crashes into it, and that hurts them really bad.
Oh,
it doesn't happen often.
That's too bad.
But it's sad, yeah. But yeah, you ever see them when they run and they go around that first turn? They're going so fast they tumble.
Oh, you blink your eyes and they're gone.
They roll. You ever seen them tumble? They just tumble through the dirt and then they're up and running again.
Yeah,
I've seen them go around by themselves at the end of the race. There was like they pull this big canvas. Oh, Saturday, May 4th is the Derby.
May 4th.
Yep, May 4th.
Not the 3rd. Saturday.
The 3rd
the
is the
4th.
last day of dog racing,
I gotcha.
and then the May 4th is the big Derby day at the track. But yeah, I've seen them miss the end there, the canvas they pull across and just go take a lap all by themselves after the race. It's pretty funny.
I think they like to run. Dogs
Oh,
like
they love to run.
Yeah.
That's what greyhounds are. I mean, that's what they were bred for, to
Yeah.
run. And the owners take really good care of them too.
I'm sure.
I mean, that's their bread and butter.
Yeah, if they're going to be running.
All this nonsense of them getting abused. There's more horses are abused than dogs.
Shucks, they're not abused. They're taken care of better than anything else.
Probably better than their family.
Yeah. Better than their fans.
Yeah, better than their family. You know, I had a friend of mine in Miami. That was their family business, breeding
Really?
greyhounds. Yep, yep, and yeah,
They bred them too, did they?
yep. That's what they were, a breeder. And they're great dogs.
How old are they when they run?
A couple years old.
Uh-huh.
They're you get if they put them up for adoption after they race. Their
Yeah,
racing
that's
years
what
are
I
over. You can
heard.
get 3-year-old dogs. They're young. They're still puppies inside.
Well, the horses are even younger than that, aren't they?
I don't know much. I don't know much about the horses.
Yeah, they're really young.
I know the like if they're not a good runner, they'll put them up for adoption right away. The greyhounds, and you can adopt them when they're still puppies.
Uh-huh.
There's some great adoption programs. They make great pets as long as they have a little room to run. And you're better off if you have 2 of them together.
Yeah, I suppose.
But they're beautiful. If you go up, when you went to the dog track with Jennifer, did you see any? Did they have them out walking around for you where you could pet them? And
No, I didn't see that.
usually on Fridays and Saturdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, they bring the adoption dogs there,
Yeah.
and they walk around. You can pet them, and
Well, I'll be darned.
they have a little vest on them where you put money.
Are they friendly?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're super loving dogs.
Ah,
They're
not
so
like
loving.
the Alaskan Huskies.
Nope.
Huh? Oh boy,
No, they're very
you
loving.
keep away from those. Wow.
As a matter of fact, in the morning, they have what they call schooling there, and they take them and they let them run around the track without the people there.
Yeah.
And there's some of them when they first start running, they've actually stopped in the race and just came over and started looking at people. Some of the young ones.
Dogs are curious.
Oh
animals.
yeah, I mean they're very friendly dogs. They
Yeah.
want to play, but as soon as they get put in that box, the starting gate, it's all about running. They go crazy. They start barking. They know that little Sparky's coming around. And when they hear it squealing, they go nuts.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love them. I have fun watching them, getting up close to them and watching them.
You want to go up there?
I go up there all the time.
Oh, do you?
I have to. I have to give somebody a ride to work there. Take her to work and pick her up in the evening. So I'm up there all the time.
How long do you spend there?
Oh, not long. I mean, I just go pick her up, but I'll just go if she's not ready. I'll just go.
Sometime you want to go, I'll go up with you.
Okay. Usually the races are just finishing when I go up there, though. That's the thing, because that's why I pick her up, because she's done.
Well,
But
I'd like to mill around ahead of time.
Well, we don't have long. We only got a couple more weeks before they end. So yeah,
Dogs.
maybe a Saturday.
Yeah,
It gets yeah. Saturday they do the day and night racing.
let's do it.
We'll see what happens. All right.
Sounds like
Going to the dogs.
Sounds like a winner.
Going to the dogs.
Oh, I like dogs.
Did you place a bet when you went there?
Yeah, I did.
Did you win?
No,
Oh.
I lost $2.
$2. Oh well.
It was pretty extravagant for me.
But it makes it more exciting when you watch the
well,
race.
yeah, you got to put a bet down.
Or else it's just like.
I don't know how you.
I don't bet I bet every once in a while. But
I don't know how you figure out which dog to bet on. They all look alike.
You don't. You look at all the odds and everything, and if I bet on one, I bet on one that's in the middle of the road that's got higher odds. So if it wins, At least you make a little money. If you bet on the one that has low odds,
Oh, it's just fun, something to
the
cheer
point?
for.
Yeah. But like I say, I rarely ever gamble, period. Super Bowl, I'll bet on that one. That's about it.
Yeah.
My money has to do more important things.
I'm not a good poker player. I only play a little, but you know, I always thought that could be an interesting thing to bet on. 'Cause
Poker?
that's poker. It's quite quite a thrilling game, and all this bluffing and all that sort of thing. That could be if you were a betting man, that'd be an interesting thing to do.
There's people, I mean, that's their career.
Yeah.
They're professional poker players, and they make some good money.
If they're good at it, yeah.
Did you hear that guy? Some guy won $85,000
What?
out in Las Vegas. That's not uncommon.
He hit the jackpot?
Oh, yeah. I think it was his first time gambling or something. I don't know. I never read the whole story, but he won $85,000 and said
He put it all back in?
he put it all back in on the golf, on the Masters tournament, bet it on Tiger Woods, and got $1.2 million.
Oh, he won there too?
Yeah.
Whew.
He took his winnings, reinvested them, got over $1 million. What would you do with that?
Wow. That's
Man.
amazing. I don't think that happens too often.
No. There's a reason Las Vegas is out there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not because people win.
Some people, I think, are addicted to that.
Oh, yeah.
To gambling.
Absolutely. Well, especially if you start winning.
Gets
It's
in
kind
your
of like
blood.
that serotonin. You
Yeah,
know, you get
I suppose if
excited,
you're
your
winning,
adrenaline starts pumping.
You get
and
to feel you're
invincible.
yeah, that you can't
you
lose.
can't lose.
That's about the time you're ready for the big crash.
Exactly. You got that right. I mean, there's people that lose everything they own out there.
I'll bet.
It's sad. I think the ospreys have left us, Roy.
I haven't heard any peeping up there.
I think they have
I haven't
abandoned
seen
them. The eggs must not have hatched.
That's too bad.
It is.
I know one year we had a whole bunch of little ones looking out over and peeping away.
I was hoping we'd get that this year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get lucky this year and see some little turtles run into the beach.
Well, that's always
That is
interesting.
really fun to see that.
Yeah.
Hopefully all that dirty red tide will stay away.
So turtle time is coming up.
Yeah, another couple months, I think.
It's always fun. First thing in the morning, you go up the beach and here's that big area where she's come on up.
The
and
tracks and the
tracks.
sand all
And you
pushed
see
around.
where the paws have kind of pushed on the sand and
Yeah,
check, and then there's a hole dug up here.
it is always fun.
Quite an operation.
All right, well, I'm going to mosey on. You got a word for us for today?
Oh, I got a good word.
I'm glad I asked. What is the word?
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
The reason that came to me because this morning I didn't have peace of mind. I was foolish. I looked at my gas gauge. It's been down close to zero, close to E, but it was up just a little bit, and I thought, no, that's fine. I'll swing by the gas station after I've been to the park in the morning. So my intuition was to tank up.
Yep.
And you know how once before I said about following your intuitions.
Yep.
Well, I figured, oh no, I got enough gas. I'll go to the park. You know, I don't want to waste time going to the gas station. I want to get down there.
To the beach.
Well, the gosh darn thing went right down on the E. It wasn't up at, to begin with. When I backed out of the garage, it was up just a mite. Well, the mite disappeared, and the old lever's right down on the E, and I kept looking at it and looking at it, hoping it would bob up a little, and it didn't, and I lost my peace of mind. I kept saying, Roy, turn around and go to the gas station, but I kept on going to the park, so here I sit now wondering if I'm going to get to the gas station or not.
I think you lost your mind, not your peace of mind.
Well,
So
I've done that before, but it goes down to the E, and you still seem to
you
be able
usually
to
have a few miles there.
But I don't know how many. So
Well, it's about
if I'd have gone there,
2
I'd
miles.
have peace of mind. Now I'm apprehensive.
now you're afraid to leave. You got a blanket in your car?
I don't know what I'd do. I don't even have a cell phone to call AAA.
Uh-oh.
And it takes them about 2 hours to get there anyway.
Yeah, it does. Sometimes AAA. This time of year, it's getting better now, but in season, yeah. It's terrible. You could wait 4 hours.
I mean, they're really good people, but it sure takes them a coon's age to get there.
Yep.
You keep calling them up, and they say, "Oh yes, they're on their way." And then a half hour later, you call, "They're on their way." Well, they're on their way for a couple of hours.
Yep, well, that's it. But they're on their way. At least they're on their way.
I couldn't believe that. The reason I called them one time is I locked the keys in or something, and that's before I had the emergency key hidden on the car. But it took him about 2 hours to get here, and when he got here, he opened the door in about 2 seconds. He kind of pulled the window back a little bit, and he had a little thing. He slipped there.
Yeah, the older cars, you can do that on them still.
Well, mine isn't that old. I don't know. I think they could get into anything. So it was kind of amusing to me because I thought, here you're careful to lock your car, and any crook that'd be worth his salt would certainly be as capable as the AAA.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They'd be able to slip in there
Pop
like
right
nothing.
in there. All right. Well, I hope you make it home.
Well, I hope so too. It isn't home. It's to the.
But as soon as you start that car, get moving. Don't sit there dilly-dallying.
You aren't kidding. Well, maybe you could follow me home and give me a push if I run out, huh?
A push? I don't think so. A push.
That's what we used to do in the old days.
In the old days, you used to push or pull them.
Yeah. No
now
problem.
You push, the bumper will
Get
fall
around
off
behind
your car.
them and give them a push. You have big bumpers and nothing.
Now it's all plastic on the front and it'll just fall off. I think you'll be all right. I hope.
I hope. I suppose if it starts to cough, you could swerve around a little bit and get the balance in the tank washing around and get it into the carburetor.
Maybe. You're going to be in big trouble. You'll be fine.
I'd have to walk to the filling station and buy a gas can and a gallon of gas. And
hitchhike. You just stick your thumb out. Somebody will pick you up. They're not going to let you walk along the side of the road. But not having a cell phone, that's not good.
I'm going to have to get one of these
that
days.
makes it hard. We need to find you a cell phone somewhere. All right, I got to get going. I got work today.
I wonder if you can buy those used, because I don't need
a
fancy new one.
Yep. Somebody watching might even have an old one they want to get rid of.
Because my other cell phone, they said it wouldn't, for some reason they couldn't do that deal where I wanted to get just a few bucks a month and then you get charged for the time you use on it.
Yeah, you got to be careful of those, because if they really stick it to you, it's like a prepaid one. They have those at Walmart. They call that a prepay. You just pay whatever you want. If you want to put $20 on it, you've got $20 worth of time.
But how do you get the phone? You got to buy the phone, don't you?
Yeah, you have to go to Walmart and get the phone.
I think that costs you a few $100, doesn't it?
No, they have cheaper ones.
Oh, maybe I should do that.
But then you have to use your credit card and your phone, to charge it. When you run out, when you spend the money, you use your phone and add more time to it.
That sounds like a winner.
Yeah.
Walmart, huh?
Yeah. I think they call it Straight Talk or something like that.
I'll have to swing by and do that. I think that's a good idea.
They're in the back by the TVs, in the back corner.
Yeah, is there somebody there that knows what it's all about?
Good luck if you can understand them, but yeah, there's somebody back there usually.
Huh. What,
No.
talking in a foreign language?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they get these people from India. They're really smart.
Yep.
But it's hard to understand what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're not stupid. It's just hard to understand them.
Other than the fact you can't communicate, it's nice talking to them.
Right. No, there's usually somebody back there that can help you. I've heard them helping people all the time when I've been back in there picking up something from my computer or a cord or
Maybe I better
something.
do that. I
Yeah,
think.
it's dangerous not to have a cell phone if something was to happen on the road or even out here at the beach. Sitting
Well, I
back
went
up in
to
there.
Verizon or somebody, and they had that deal where you pay $4 or $5 a month, and then you get charged for the time you spend. But I had to buy the phone, and that seemed to me was a couple $100.
Yeah, they have them much cheaper at Walmart. Much cheaper.
I'm glad you told me that. I'm gonna slip in there.
All right. All right, you have a great day. You gonna behave today?
No, but I
Good.
enjoy life.
Not gonna behave. I like it. Good answer. That's funny. All right. I'll see you later.
Hey, nice seeing you, Rob.
Maybe the Eagles will come by and pay you a visit here.
I'll play you a tune next time.
Next time, yep.
Whenever you got time.
Next time, tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow's harmonica day.
Mañana, mañana.
You must have went up there awful early this morning
Oh, no, about the usual time.
to be set up by when I was walking here. You were set up early this morning here. Usually you're walking back as I'm walking up.
Well, I want to get going so I don't run out of gas.
Okay. All right. Eat some prunes.
Hey, take care. Always great seeing you, man.
Eat some prunes and beans.
Yeah.
That'll give you gas, enough gas to get home.
Good to see you. Let's go up to the races. I'd like to do that.
Well, okay, we don't have long. All right. I'll see you later, alligator.
Take care.
God bless. Tally ho.
May 4th, huh?
May 4th is the Derby. Derby Day. What a gorgeous morning out here. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful clear blue sky. The water picking up the blue. Man. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. A paddle boarder out there on the water. Just want to swing around and get a picture here. Of this beautiful sky and the trees. I just love this view here. All right. Take you back down to the water as I make my way back to Area 2 where we started. Had a great morning shelling. Much better shelling this morning than in a long time. It's really getting quiet here as people are starting to head back home. beautiful looking back up the beach here. Love these beautiful views. Some clouds now. You can see some thin white clouds rolling in. Still gorgeous though, all around us. Beautiful. It's a shame we didn't get to see dolphins. So nice out here. Just perfect water and weather conditions to see a dolphin if it came by. This is where we were yesterday when we saw the eagles. That was quite an event, quite a treat yesterday morning to see them. Boy, just gorgeous. As we look out into the Gulf, back up our beautiful beach. Can't get enough of these views. There's one little snowy egret up here at the water's edge. A little snowy egret. Well, we're getting close to the end of our walk here, folks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Do take the time to check out all of my photos and videos here on Facebook. When you find something you like, make sure you hit the like and share. Share it with your friends. God willing, I'll be out here tomorrow, weather permitting. If you like what you see and you enjoy our walks and you're feeling generous and want to send a little contribution, it is always appreciated. If you want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Hey, have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.